Using your camera's built-in flash isn't always as easy as just switching it on and taking a picture. The built-in flash on your digital camera has a range. Flash range refers to the distance where your flash is most effective. Most built-in flashes have a range of approximately 3.5 to 14 feet. So all of those big events you've seen on TV where all those flashes are going off in the stands, unless those cameras are within 15 feet of the subject, the flash isn't really helping improve the exposure. Stay within the recommended distance if you want your subject to be properly exposed. Check your camera's manual for your camera's flash range. Let's first discuss what happens if you're too close to your subject. Have you ever tried to take a close-up portrait using a flash? You've probably noticed that your subject's face is often overexposed. This happens because the flash is too close to the subject. The light from the flash overpowers your subject's face, causing it to look too bright in the picture. To fix this problem, simply move a little farther away from your subject and zoom in with your lens. By moving away from the subject, you'll put distance between them and your flash, thus preventing an overexposed subject. Another possible solution when you're too close to the subject is to change the power of your built-in flash. This feature is not available on all digital cameras. Check your camera's owner's manual to see if your camera has the capability. If it does, turning your flash to 1/2 or 1/4 power will help to avoid overexposing your subject, while still getting the benefit of using your flash. Now let's talk about what happens if you're too far away from your subject when you're using the flash. Have you ever gone to a school play and tried to take pictures of your child on stage in the school's auditorium? Usually, the only things that are properly exposed are the heads of the audience members in front of you. This happens because you and your flash are too far away from the subject you're trying to photograph. The light from the flash doesn't reach all the way to the child on the stage because you're out of range. The solution is to simply get closer to your subject. Try to get a seat on the front row or quietly sneak up the aisle to snap a few photos from a location closer to the stage. That way, your flash will light the subject you intended it to and not just the heads in front of you. Another way to take properly exposed photos when you're too far away to use a flash is to change your ISO to a higher number. This will cause some noise or grain in your image, but it will also help you get the proper exposure. Remember to pay special attention to your aperture and shutter speed. Those elements will help your photos be sharp and in focus. One more thing to remember about flash range: if you're taking a picture of a group of people and you want them all to be properly exposed, you'll need to make sure they're close together so they'll all be the same distance away from the flash.